Now we need to add a world map image on this image. When you move the mouse over that image, it needs to display different places in the world. Also, it is necessary to show a section called Contact Us. Now let's create the necessary CSS codes for this. I go back to the style.css section and I create a class called .contact- from on the line 122. In between that, from the 123rd line, it is given as width colon 30% semicolon. From the line 124, it is given as margin colon 0 auto semicolon. Now from line 126, another class called button is created. Now from line 127, font dash size colon 20px semicolon is given. Now from the 128th line, background colon RGB inside brackets 255,7,7 is given and a semicolon is given at the end. Now from line 129, it is given as color colon hashtag FFFFFF semicolon. Now I create a class called .contact-form greater than h2 from line 131, and in between that, in the 132nd line, it is given as text dash align colon left semicolon. Now I create a class called .map-div greater than img from the 134th line, and in between that, in the 135th line, it is given as width colon 600px semicolon. Now from line 136 border colon 4px solid RGB inside brackets, it is given as 211, 19, 147 and semicolon is given at the end. Next, I create a class called .map-div from line 138, and in between that give as width colon 50% semicolon. Next, from line 140, text dash align colon center semicolon is given. From line 141, font dash size colon larger semicolon is given. We need a footer at the end of this design. Therefore, I create a class called footer from the 143rd line, and in between that, in the 144th line, give as background color hashtag E1E0DF semicolon. Now from line 145, color colon RGB within brackets 9, 9, 51 semicolon is given. From line 146, text dash align colon center semicolon is given. From line 147, padding colon 2px semicolon is given. Now I create a class called footer greater than p from line 149. Now from line 150, margin colon 20px semicolon is given. Now from line 151, font dash size colon larger semicolon is given. Now I have created the CSS codes. Let's call these CSS codes in the HTML file and create the output. Now let's go to the index.html section. I open the section tag from the 91st line, and in between that class equal double quotation and contact-us is given inside it. Now I have opened a div tag from the 92nd line, and in between it class equal double quotation map-div is given inside it. Now we need to display a text above the map we add. For that, I open the p tag from the line 93, and in between that, hover your mouse over the continents to know the best places to visit. Now from line 94, let's add the map. I open the img tag from line 95. Next, src equal open double quotation and go to assets from the left panel. Now click on map.jpg and give copy URL. Now again, I come to the index.html page and paste the copied link. After that, alt equal double quotation map is given inside it, like this. Now give / and close the tab. Now click the refresh icon in the previously opened preview window. Now the map has been added. Now let's create the things that needs to be displayed in the clickable places on this map.